All right, with this WESH2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Mainolfi. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. Boy, I'll tell you what, it took a while for the storms to get going, but once they did, we had some pretty good thunderstorms with some very good rainfall in a few areas. So we're going to kind of highlight that, and there's a couple of other things that we're going to cover. That's the wet week this week, and then the tropics. We've got a couple things down there we're going to be watching as well. Jonathan Jones, hey, back. James Supinski. James, how you been there, big guy? I haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you in here. Janet Hill, Tina O'Wedding. Mikey Long, all popping on in. Appreciate you guys popping in as you guys normally do. Lisa GV is in the house. Lisa, hope you had a good weekend. Darlene Mize, the Mizinator. It got crazy. Yep, saw that. Rosie Martinez, Sharon Cochran, all in the house there. Good to have you guys popping in. Timothy Barry, TB, what up? John Hansen's in the house. Luke O Canada has popped in to say hi to us tonight. Luke, good to have you there. Cassandra Miller, Danielle McGinnis, Jojo Vaughn. 3 inches in Lake Helen, I believe it. Stormy here in Port Orange, loving it. All right, let's get to the radar here. Lisa Michelle, as you bring up a valid point, and let me switch it on over here for you. There's a live look at how things transpired this afternoon and evening. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Mike, Marlene, Denise, Donna, good to have you guys in here. Let's go to local radar. Kind of break this puppy down. You can see nice little burst of wind and rain coming into Daytona Beach, Ormond by the Sea, nothing severe. Oh, James Wilson, I bet you are. And now you're here with me, too. Gotta love you. Dawn Golden, Joe Walker, Kelly Crawford. You got it, Kels. Lori Mack, Boston's in the house. Yo, Boston, have a Yingling for me there. Helene Risch. I did. Excellent, Lisa. Lulu, Lightning is Scary in Sanford. Brad Baldwin, Bobby, Barbara, Jones Parker, Ken Pazan, 60 up there in Minnesota. You guys were hot last week. Now you're cooling down a little bit. Behind that front, they brought all that severe weather to the Chicagoland area. How about that? Nolan Rivera, Brian Keller, Kathy Burnell. Finally, yeah, James, we've been pretty dry here, but finally it looks like the wet season has kicked in over the last couple of weeks. There's James. I'm not sure if you saw the 18Z GFS and what it's doing in the with that wave down there in the tropics. Kathy Brunel, any storms we get tonight is going to be non-severe. Frazier, good to have you there. Kathy Brunel. So maybe a few storms, but nothing severe. EF3, yep, saw that, James. That's crazy stuff there from Claudette. Chris Smith, Kathy Brunel. There you go. Rain's trying to redevelop now back towards the south of Kissimmee, Point Santa, St. Cloud. So not done with the rain yet. Phil, glad to have you had good fun up there in Nashville. Wave it. We're gonna go to the tropics here in a second. The Gardner is thrilled with the rain. Shay, Presley, Lynn Johnson, Darlene Dorwin, Doreen Sherbert on the way to Wisconsin. Wowza. No, they were not. That was a separate front that helped to actually steer Claudette out to sea. Rainy night. I'm loving a rainy night. Sound like Eddie Money. Love a rainy night. Look at these outflow boundaries. See that? Look at all these out. That's why this rain, I think, is going to linger deeper into the night. Here's a fresh eyes on the Flagler County area. 3 inches plus. Cypress Knoll subdivision. Stephen Pashada, Charlie Mayer, Luke O. Canada, Abby Fallon, Mary Richard, Eric Bastian, Kathy Brunel, Katharewski. Good to have you up there, Elizabeth Hott. Singing in the rain, says Genesis Evans. I don't mind the rain. Wind, not too bad. Yep, no doubt about that, James. Unbelievable, right? Mike Long, Mark Culicio. Good to have you there. Now, when you take a look at the 12-hour rain, this is kind of a snapshot. Let me clean this up here. Get that off there for 1 second. Get that back up here. And then we'll, look at that right there. 3.6. So these are little pockets here that did very, very well today in the old rainfall department. Look at this little swath right here. 1.5. This is just craziness. Gotta love the Florida storms. Melissa getting wiggy with it. Nilda Rivera. Duffy Sports Grill. Oh, nice. Excellent choice. Carla Deem, Stephen Pashada. Tony says, James. Braves and the Mets playing doubleheader tonight. Looks like DeGrom on the first game. I think the next game comes on here in about 10 minutes. Darlene Miller. Oh, there you go, Darlene. All right, so that's a look at, let's take a look at the current temps. Swing! 72 to 78. And take a look at the evening futurecast model here. You can see the storms pull offshore. Still some lingering showers here for the next few hours, and then right around 7 a.m. things could get an early start if the HRR is correct. So that will be one thing that we will be watching. Now the rapid precision model, on the other hand, is 0.50, Phil, by the way. You're 0.2 of a run high, my friend. There we go. So there it is. So the RPM model, not as aggressive as the HRR. So we'll see that inbound from behind the sun, says Jason. Passing rain, yep. I was running on the command when putting all my planes. Mary Bacon, MB, what you been up to, girl? Good to have you back in here, young lady. Appreciate you. I hope all the dads in here had a good Father's Day for you. James, actually, I do have it. I like to run them all. Let me show you. This is the graph that Jimbo was talking about. Here it is. So it's not doing a good job right now because of the mesoscale situation, but it does have some moisture coming in, like the HRRR. That's our graph model. A lot of clouds here on Tuesday through 9 o'clock. So there you go. Yep, it is high res. There's no doubt about that. It is, and again, as you know, James, you guys still have the RPM. It is replacing the RPM, which will no longer be with us in September. Angel Sebastian, the Northeast having tornado warning. I think they had them yesterday. Let me double check that, though, because I haven't been keeping a close eye on that today. Sprinkles in Miko. Oh, tornado, severe thunderstorm watches. We had 3 watches up there in the Northeast right now. Upstate New York, Pennsylvania, on into Jersey. 4 watch areas all along that complete line. So yes, definitely busy. Maine, see, I haven't been watching that. I've been focusing on my stuff. But I got James helping me out. Tom Soto, good evening to you. Nice rain in Port St. John. I have bricks in the pots. Don't help. Nice. Florida is not out of the drought. Now let me show you why here. And James, I think you'll like this statistic there. Look at that. Before the rain today, Orlando is still 6.5 inches behind. Claudette passed me last night, says Valissa. Sanford is still 7 inches behind. Leesburg was the only one in positive territory with a surplus. Daytona Beach and Melbourne way behind. There you go, J.C. Barber. Excellent. Colleen Audette, good evening to you. There you go. Yep, we are still behind here, but as any good forecaster knows, one tropical system could take care of this in a heartbeat. Not that we want one, but just saying. Let's take a look at the short-range forecast. Wicked lightning in the New Smyrna Beach area. Fires in Colorado. There's tomorrow. Fronts dropping in across the deep south of Atlanta, GA, where James is. He'll be enjoying some cooler temperatures tomorrow in hot Atlanta. Hot Atlanta is going to be cooler Atlanta. Tomorrow's highs, I think, won't even hit 80, if I saw that right, in Atlanta. Let's take a look at that. 78 on Tuesday, 63 Tuesday night. 60s by day, 80s, 60s by night, 80s by day. That's not a bad-looking forecast there. I'd take that in a heartbeat, for sure. Let's see here. Nilda Rivera, J.C. Barber, Glen Falls, New York. Yeah, Mike Long, I got mud puddles all over. Maine, Celeste Austin. My twin Grant, ooh, yep. Marisol Mello's in the house. Wicked weather in Oak Hill a little bit ago. Yes, we had that line come across. Let me show you the model for tomorrow. And you'll see that we get a little bit of sun in the morning. That helps to heat things up, get into the afternoon, just like today. Boom! Things get going and push to the eastern side with that southwesterly flow. Lorraine Velez, we need that rain, right? Jane Callie, yep. Dane Rossner, Fraser, yep. Michelle Latardi, Celeste Austin. Charlotte visited Disney World. Nice, Natalie Ann. Freaky out there this evening, says Celeste. Yeah, you know, we got our fair share of storms. They're going to do it all over again tomorrow, as you saw right there with the RPM model. There you go. James Wilson, how far out do you guys run the graph up there in Atlanta? 8:14. Yeah, I saw that, James. Actually, that I did see. There you go. All right, lightning fatalities. I think there may have been a third one. I got to double check this. So the United States, definitely two. There might have been a third, but on average, for 2011, 2021, the U.S. would average 25 fatalities a year in that 10-year reign there. 5 is what we average in Florida. We've had none, knock on wood. We go 10 days. Aha! With the graph, you're saying you go 10 days. Excellent. And is the resolution staying the same through the entire 10 days? You IBM users, I love that. My grass. Lorraine Melez, it's coming. And what else do you guys use? The HRR, right? Elizabeth Hott, you take care, young lady. All right, Boynton Beach forecast for tomorrow. There it is, south 10 to 15. Brian, that's always something we have to watch year-round. Great question. Nice, look at that. Excellent. That's a pretty penny, James. Cloudy, humid for tomorrow. Pool forecast. Just watch the afternoon storms. Bam, yep, okay. NAM, BAM, HRR. Now, do you guys get any of the tropical models? Are you guys running? Are you guys able to get access to the HWRF, NavGem, any of the tropical models that you can run in-house on air? I haven't seen that yet. Doesn't mean it's not there. I'm just kind of curious if you guys have access to that. I wish I could send something. There you go, Mike. My daughter did a summer camp based in the Poconos. Ooh. Ray Miller, good to have you. I do think that you're out. Now that we're in our rainy season, I think, actually, I think by the end of this week, I'm going to show you a cool stat here. Let me just go through the next system here. You have them all in-house. That's what I figured. There we go. Boom. So the overall pattern, storms have been on the eastern side, is going to shift back towards the western side by Friday. Now, having said that, you take a look at the GFS through Friday. There you go. Check this out. Anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain on the GFS. European computer model through Friday now. Also showing some decent rainfall. A little more up to the north, but needless to say, a good solid rain. Danuta Jiroka, good to have you there. There you go, James. This is a full service weather operation there, young man, as you know. Saturday and Sunday, again, the pattern. The breezes setting up on the western side of the Florida Peninsula. Yep, it looks pretty good. This pattern is definitely good for us. Now, let's go to the tropics here. I do want to show you the wave that's southeast of the Windward Isles. Somebody wanted to see the Saharan dust layer. You can see that little wave east of the windwards is kind of clearing out some of that dust, washing it out, cleaning the air out, so to speak, of the dust. And a little bit of dust even into the far southeast. But let's go back to Claudette. That is pulling away from the United States and moving fairly quickly. This is as of the 5 o'clock advisory. I think by Thursday and Friday, James, the answer to that question is yes. But if you believe the GFS, and I'm going to show that to you here in a second, it survives and then makes a comeback in the Gulf. European is not quite on board. I'm going to show you both of those scenarios here in just a smidge. So there's a look at Claudette. Here's the next wave. Right there. Does not look as healthy to me as it did earlier in the day, but needless to say, let me show you. This is what the European computer model wants to do. So James was talking about the shear, and there it is. It gets sucked up to the north and west. Doesn't really do much, and does get sheared apart with another solid wave, by the way, coming in San Juan behind the wave that we were just talking about. Now the GFS is interesting. So let's do this. GFS has an amalgamation. So there's the feature. There's a little bit of wind shear, but it kind of splits in half to me, it looks like. Piece comes in to Haiti and Hispaniola on Sunday. The other half goes to the north. But notice what happens. There's a new gyre between Kingston, Belize City, and Havana. That then gets lifted to the north because if you look over Atlanta, GA, there's another trough of low pressure coming in, and that pulls it through the Gulf loop there in the southern and southeastern Gulf of Mexico, which gives it maybe the opportunity to try to develop and lift awfully close to the west coast of central Florida. So it's an interesting scenario. Don't know if I buy it just yet. You know, this is so far out, and it's certainly going to be something that we watch. But so the GFS is definitely trying to do something with it. And so there's the feature east of the windwards. There is some shear there, but it kind of can't tell if it's two separate pieces and then one becomes the main piece, or if that's part of the monsoonal trough coming off the northern coastline of South America. But either way, it wants to develop something. The European computer model, not so much. The other thing I like to do is you can run both of these models side by side, and you can see there's a storm there into the Pacific, and then as we go through Sunday and Monday of next week, there's no red. There's no hint of anything on the Euro, but there is a hint of something coming along the west coast of Florida, which would be an issue. Melanie Jane has popped in. Yeah, James, that's kind of what I was thinking. There you go, Michelle Van Zandt. My Buffalo girl has popped in. Good to have you there. So the GFS model does want to try and develop something. Now, when we take a look at our hurricane season tropical scorecard, we've had 5 invests. We've had no depressions, or the depressions have become named storms. So we've had 3 tropical storms, no hurricanes and no major hurricanes. So that's the tropical scorecard so far. Aaron Craycraft is in. Download the WESH2 app. Thank you, Heather Him. Excellent. Oops. Sorry. No worries. No, we got you. Phil Short, 54. Woo! Look at that, Phil. Love that. Love that. Excellent report up there from you. Now, remember, the thing that we watch during hurricane season is the position. Oh, God, James, you know, I can't tell you how many people do not like the PTC classification. It's so confusing. Just like the Greek thing last year, and they got rid of that. I'm really hoping that they do away with that. I just think it does more harm than good. Palm Coast is in the house. Tom Drab. I mean, I get why they're doing it, so they can issue the warnings, but just not clear for folks. They're just not coming on board with it. James Supinski, you take care, my good friend. I'll be looking for those photos. All right, back to the Bermuda/Azores High. Mary Evans has popped in. Mary, good to have you there. Open way, yeah. Linda Morgan has popped in. Dave Seneth popping in. We got the whole gang in here tonight. All right, so with a weaker Azores/Bermuda high, storms do pull out to sea. With a stronger high, storms tend to curve and pull more towards the west, meaning that the United States, Florida, the Gulf are all in play. So that's what we'll be watching for here. With each wave that develops and comes across the tropical Atlantic. Yep, Daytona Beach had some storms, no doubt about that. Let's go back to the radar. Catherine Wood, happy Monday to you. Scott Galat, good to have you there, my friend. Appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Look at that. Storm pulled offshore and things quieted down, and now all of a sudden, here we go again. It's like winch rinse, wash, and repeat. Coming up again, Winter Haven, couple storms there, Point Santa, Kissimmee, all back towards Brevard County. Got some solid soaking rains there. Scott, hi back. Scott, where are you from? Tell everybody hi. Catherine Wood, Mary Evans. We got to get Scott an avatar picture. Right over the beach. Yes, sir. Now, speaking of the beach, let's see if we still have time to give you some pictures. It's probably too late. Let's see here. St. Pete Beach. Oh, there we go. St. Pete Beach, cloudy. Lake Eola, kind of overcast in Orlando. Down towards the attractions, getting dark. Over towards the Kennedy Space Center. I'm thankful for the rain. Yes. Winter Park is dark. Lake Eola looking good. Downtown, also dark. Up in Ocala, mostly cloudy. Daytona Beach was down earlier, and it's still down. There's New Smyrna Beach, gray and overcast. So there you have it. Pamela King Patton, Danny Wildman, Alexis Wiles-Wojcik. That's coming. Thanks, Jims. Jimberlina. And time lapse. Let's see what time lapse, how it fared today. Stacy Bruno. This should be cool, actually. The cam wasn't switched down. Look at the snow rolling in. Sorry about the sound effects there. I just wanted to make it sing for you there. All right, 7-day forecast. Let's do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Stacy Bruno, we got you, girl. Roni, Tony, it's all good, you know. Have another glass of wine, girl. Who loves you? Woo woo. So there we go. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rain chances 60 to 70%. Oh, there's Emily West. Ems! I must have missed your first one. I got you now, girl. I got you. Tell your son I said hi. We had liftoff. Nice. Kilo Ikai Moon. Tom Perry. Natalie Ann. Natalie Ann, good to have you there. Emily, how was your weekend, by the way? What did you two get into? Is he behaving himself? Do I need to come down there and whip him back into shape, or is he doing all right? Tom Perry, I'm sure he's good. Tom Perry's in the house. Kilo Ikai. Mikey Long, sending hugs. Michael Motorcycle. Mike is sending hugs. There we go. Michael's a hugger. We like that. Hugger. All right, let's see. We got to get that whole forecast in there. All right. Let's see there. There we go. Oh, someone's texting me. I do. I build every single one of them. I don't have a producer. I am myself. Let's see here. Hang on. Okay. All right. Come work in Southwest Florida. Pam! Nice. It was a good Father's Day, Mary. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Good to have you there. All right, there we go. Happy belated Father. Nilda Rivera, thank you. Appreciate your kind words there, young lady. All right, now, around the good old US of A. There it is. 66 in Minneapolis, 71 in St. Louis. Reset. Whoa, that's not cool. Terry, postings in here. I just saw you. I'm not sure. Tony did not see it. Terry. No, I saw one or two of yours, Terry. Happy Dad's Day. Right back at you. Crisp. 107 in Vegas. Totally not crisp. Let's see. 96 in Portland. 66 in Minneapolis. 67 in Chicago. Same. Yep. Same. Sue Raymond. Darlene Miller. All right. There are your shout-outs. Sorry. The thing is going by incredibly fast. My apologies to you guys. There we go. Nilda Rivera, she's popped in with her little picture. Crispy. It is crispy. All right. Current temps. Let's go globetrotting. I'm going to take out the Mainolfi Learjet. No, not Jeff. No, not yet. What's that in reference to? Jeff from Kansas City, Kansas. Vegas is hot. Yeah. 44 in Point Barrow. 72 in Fairbanks. 70 in Yellowknife. Fort Ross, 40. Look at that big blue dip there. That's that cooler air. There we go. 36 in Iqaluit. Deneen Airport's coming in at 43. We got Portland is at 96. Sacramento, 84. Los Angeles, 68. Monterrey, Mexico, 100. Thank you, Pammy. Emily West, what's cooking over there? You guys on a walk? I didn't see your response. What are you into? How's work going, by the way? Bring it, says James. 76 in Memphis, 75 in Orlando, 84 in Cancun. And are you behaving yourself, Emily? Staying out of trouble? Havana, 88. Tony, oh, Sue, okay, all right. I'm not sure what's going on. June gloom, yep, that's right. Yeah, Facebook was doing some weird things to me last week. 88 in Havana, 68 in San Jose, Bogota, 59. Let's see here. Boom! There we go. Heidi Molzon. Yep, we're going to get there. I'm going to take you to Moscow. We're going to go all around the globe. There we go. Heidi, good heavy. Let's see. We got to drop a few people off in Bogota, back towards Lima, Peru, and La Paz. Look at the cool air down across South America, southern South America. 34 in Punta Arenas. Winter down under. Cape Town, 63. Madagascar, 52. Niamey, 75. Look at Muscat, Yemen, coming in 90. Juanita Jimenez. Rabat, Morocco, Chile, 67. Ankara, Turkey, at Chile, 57. London, 54. Berlin, 68. Juanita Jimenez and Lizzie Quadrano. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate you. I hope your Father's Day was good, too. For your family, that is. Obviously not for you. Mother's Day for you. Oslo, 57. Moscow, 63. Kiev, coming in at 66. Baku, 70. Surgut, Astana, upper 40s to around 50. Bishkek. Sotomayor v. Iris. Thank you, Sotomayor. I will check it out here momentarily. Stephen Pashada, always. Bishkek, 63. Irkutsk, 68. Bratsk, 48. Yakutsk at 86. We're going to have to check that sensor. Beijing, 81. Sapporo, 63. Hong Kong, coming in at 75. Ho Chi Minh City, 82. Manila, 84. Jakarta, 75. Darwin, 79. Down under, where it's winter. Perth, Australia, a chilly 36. Hobart Airport, 41. Christchurch, 46. Darlene Miller. That is kind of strange. Sue and Darlene. Bora Bora, Nume, 73. Kathmandu, Natalie Ann. There you go. There you go. Port Moresby coming in at 86 degrees. All right, let's wrap it up here with a look at the radar one more time, and then the 7-day. We do have rain redeveloping. Sotomayor, you are most welcome. Appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Little outflow there in Claremont, producing a few showers. And all of a sudden here, for my friends down in Celebration, there are a few showers popping on up, with more down just to the south and west of you. So we'll have to watch that going forward. Yeah, tell me about it, Kilo Ikai. Mary Evans, you're welcome. All right, so that's a look at where the rain is right now. Let me finish it with a look at the 7-day. And you will see that high rainfall coverage Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, even on into Saturday, but lowering late in the week end and early next week. That's when our temperatures begin to go right back up. All right, it is update the graphics time for me. Patty Del Negro, correct. But I'll be back tonight on the air at 10 on the CW18, again at 11 on WESH2 News, and right back here on Facebook Live again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. You guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Get your vaccines if you haven't done so, and wear a mask. All right? Toodles. See ya. Ciao.